I bought another old BMW. This is Real World Rides. I'm Sam, and this is my 2000 BMW E38 7 Series. It's 728i, which is the base model, poverty spec, and what a lovely, lovely car this is. This is the factory sport model, so you've got big 18-inch M parallel wheels, some dark headlining, got a few other nice bits. You've got upgraded seats, glass sunroof, and it's just such a handsome car. I mean, look at the lines of it. This was designed in, well, the E38 came out in 1994, so it's an early 90s design, and I just don't think BMW have improved on it since. I think it's one of the most handsome BMWs ever made. I could probably do a series on super saloons. I do have a bit of a fetish for big saloon cars. As you can see, we've got the Aston Rapide over there. I have to say, I did say the E38 was probably the best looking saloon ever made. I think the Aston may just have pipped it, although that's kind of a hatchback. Got the S-Class as well, great car, but a bit boring, frankly. And the E39 M5 as well, which gets me rather excited in the same way as the 7 Series does. But they're all to come on other videos. The 7, oh, this spec just does it for me. This is a factory sport, and it's only the 728, so it's a bit of a baby of the range, but as an all-round big, comfortable saloon car, they're still to be hard to beat. Check out the blue carpeting and the oyster leather. They did such a great job with the interior of these cars. I think even now the new ones haven't, apart from more modern tech, they haven't really gained a lot over the years. And even though this is a 7 Series, it's still very driver focused. So you've got sort of dashboard still slightly angled towards the driver. You've got lovely, clear, classic sort of BMW dials. And being the Sport, you've got the sort of grippy M Sport steering wheel with thumb grips. And of course, that very sporting addition of burr walnut. Not quite sure why they added that, but hey, this was a 90s era car. And look, you also get CFAX. Check out the graphics. I mean, I was a teenager in 2000 when this car was new. I don't remember it being that backward, but yeah, just shows how far the modern stuff has come. But graphics aside, this is still a pucker car. Have a look at the toolkit. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just automotive perfection? Very neat, precision German engineering. Look at that. Never used, which is a surprise. But also note the lovely velour carpet. This is special order, I believe. BMW's finest Turkish rug. And you also get a spare wheel as well, unlike modern cars which seem to come with a tin of shaving foam. But look at that. Proper. You can get a 6-disc CD changer too, so you can listen to Now 27. Now, this one isn't perfect. I have got some bodywork to do. Got a bit of tin worm showing up on the boot lid, and the previous owner has driven into a few things. So there's a few little dings and dents. The mirror's a bit meh, but she has got the makings of a beautiful car. Right then, let's take this 90s relic for a drive. Now, when I picked it up yesterday, it really was not a happy bunny. I think mainly because it's been standing around for years, and it was owned by a lovely but nonetheless very old chap who has probably driven it on 10% throttle opening for the last 20 years. So it had all manner of lights flash up yesterday. Had the ABS light, the traction control light, another one saying engine fail safe program. I think there are a couple of others thrown in for good measure, but this morning all seems pretty good. Oh, this is the life. I feel good. Still holding back a bit on power. Not too bad. That whistling noise you might be able to hear is the sunroof, which sadly opened but didn't fully shut again, despite my best efforts. But to be honest, for a 21-year-old car, it's not too bad. Pleased to report that none of the warning lights have come back on. I think it just needed an Italian tune-up. And you've also got the 5-speed ZF gearbox. This is a later car, so it's got what's called Steptronic, and you can push the gear lever across to the left, which puts it in sport mode, and then you also have manual control over the gears by pushing and pulling. After a good 15 minutes of driving, my 7 Series seems fairly fit and well after its bout of pneumonia yesterday, which, to be fair, I think is just a lack of use. And it's amazing how many problems you can get with a car. That I see it a lot because my day job is a car dealer. You get these cars that have been driven so slowly and or just parked up for long periods of time, and they're almost sort of unfit, and they're actually a damn good thrash. Doesn't half do them a world of good. Until something breaks, of course. Then it just feels silly. But you know what? I'm really enjoying this. In some ways, I actually prefer this to the M5. I mean, the M5 is a hooligan of a car, but bearing in mind this was 10 times cheaper than the M5. Current sort of values, this is a hell of a car. There's a bit of work to do. There's still some bits wrong. The aircon's making horrible noise, sunroof doesn't work, electric window switch has been sellotaped. I'm sure there's various other things that probably don't work too, just waiting to catch me out. Burning. Red X? No, I just gave it.
Put detergent in.
I gave it a thrash. Oh no.
What?
Burning. What smoke.
Did the temperature stay okay?
Yeah. We just got oil leakage and
Have it?
smoke.
It's got oil leakage.
Well, there's something leaking out here. Yeah. That'll be fine, hopefully. Yeah, broken my BMW. So, what was I saying earlier about if you give it a thrash, you tend to cause other problems? So I've cured all the running issues and the lights, and it's no longer lit up like a Christmas tree. But the apart from now smelling like a fire in a tyre plant, and quite a lot of smoke sort of just drifting up from underneath the bonnet. I appear to have blown the rocker cover gasket, which isn't the end of the world, but it's nonetheless one more thing to fix. I just came up to see my paint man, Jez. Why isn't he working on a Saturday? That's all I can say. I mean, what's wrong with these people? So, and in case you're wondering where my Audi TT's gone from the last video, it's just behind me. So I will do something with that in due course. But yeah, I do have a habit of just buying cars and just abandoning them. But I will get round to doing something with that car one day. So my poor BMW is now going to go back home again and work out a list of things to fix on it. So it's great the Christmas tree is no longer there, but yeah, we've got other issues now as well. So c'est la vie. So there you have it, my bargain 7 Series. She's got a few stone chips, or rock chips as you call them in the States. I don't know why you guys call them rock chips, because they're not massive rocks. But yeah, broken fog light. Yeah, probably best I don't look too closely. But for what I paid, £1,500, which is about $2,000, I think she's a bit of a good buy. And she'll probably need at least that spending on her again, just to bring her back up to standard. But bearing in mind the old girl's 20 years old, she's not done too bad. Thanks for watching.